Alright, to the temple. Hi, buddy.
The temple.
I can take you there for 10 drachmae.
Lucky we ain't broke. Woo! We're off to see the wizard. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. I can't stop thinking about how this game looked when I was a kid. I mean, I have to say, even now, like, yeah, it's grainy, it's rocky, still holds up pretty well. All things considered, it holds up pretty well.
Where's your modesty? You can't change your clothes in front of a stranger.
Alright, where is she? Who's the sister? Nope. Yep. Alright, let's talk to him. Come here, buddy. What do we gotta do to get in there?
Your medallion, citizen?
Shit! I forgot about the medallion!
Well, then it would seem that I'm not going to the temple.
Good day, citizen.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I think it's in the Andes. Alright, we're going to El Dorado.
Agent 3 said this city was El Dorado, the fabled lost city of gold. The legend of El Dorado grew after the conquistadors came to Peru in 1530 to plunder the Incan Empire. Driven by rumors of a gilded city whose roads were lined with gold, New World conquerors continued to ravage the continent of South America after the genocide of the Incas. What's that near the well, Gage? Is that a South American mountain sloth? Be careful, they're rapid nappers. According to history, the name El Dorado was coined by Sebastian de Belalcazar in 1535, a veteran of the Inca conquest and founder of the capital of Ecuador. He met an Indian who spoke of a king that sprinkled his body with a fine gold dust before bathing in a sacred mountain lake. On hearing that, Belalcazar called the mysterious king El Dorado, the Golden Man. Today, we know that man as George Hamilton. This is the farm plateau we visited earlier. We know that most of the fighting occurred over the temple of the Central Plateau.
We have to find
we should
gold.
Search there for the artifact.
We don't just need the artifact, we need to get a gold leaf so that we can get into the other temple.
I think if I had a nose, I'd be holding it right now. We're in a stable of some sort. Some advice? Step gingerly while we're in here.
Don't look like there's anything of interest. But let's see if we can get over there. If there's a farm boy, we're bound to find a farm.
I don't see this town on our map.
Farmer.
Why don't you ask the nice man sharpening the large scythe for directions?
Acheo, there you are. Son, I can tell by your drooping eyes that you were sleeping. Were you out late last night visiting the shaman again? Remember, you have many chores today. Harvesting the crops that Toawalpa provides our people is hard work. I cannot do it alone.
Father, what does the shaman do?
Lately, I would imagine that you know him better than I. Anyhow, the shaman is the one who speaks to the spirits. Son, I know you have been going to see him. It is good that you are interested in the stories of our people. But I cannot reap Toawalpa's bounty alone. I need your help. Don't worry. I'm not forbidding you from seeing the shaman. Just tend to your chores.
Realize that your son is now like 6 feet tall.
What is a Toahualpa?
Toawalpa is the greatest of the 4 elemental spirits. She is the earth, the strength of stone, and the wealth of soil.
So Mother Earth is a
who
common
causes
theme.
the ground to be fertile and the crops to grow. Next time you see the shaman, ask him to teach you more of the spirits.
So when we talk to the shaman, we need to
Goodbye,
be the
Father.
boy.
Acheo, I'll see you at dinner. And don't take any more naps. You've daydreamed enough for today.
Okay, so now we're gonna go talk to Acheo, but as his father. If I remember correctly, the conversation with Acheo is kind of funny. Did it actually change his name? Nope, it still has him listed as Farm Boy.
There's a sleeping boy over by the well.
I think we'll find the gold leaf in the temple.
Good morning, Father. I was taking a short nap, but I'll be up and at those chores very, very soon.
This game is so cheesy.
Why haven't you done your chores yet, young man?
I couldn't sleep last night. I promise I'll do my chores, Father.
Goodbye.
Bye, Father. I'll have those chores done before dinner.
Poor dinner. Go! Go! Nope, he backed down. You just told your father you'd have your chores done, kid. Y'all see how quick that kid went down?
See those markings that carve across the mountains in the distance? Those remind me of the lines left behind by the Nazca Indians of Peru. In the arid plains nestled between Peru's Pacific coast and the Andean foothills, the Nazca left behind hundreds of mysterious intersecting lines that sprawled for miles over the landscape.
Damn. Okay, we don't need the
Those
basket.
balloons rise along the rope rails to the other plateau. It actually looks very safe, but before we go, let me tell you a sad tale about a little balloon called the Hindenburg.
This man over here talking like we're gonna die. Ban artificial intelligence. One and the same. I want to say that the gold leaf
Greedy
is in the
explorers
temple.
continued searching for El Dorado right up to the end of the 18th century, cutting a bloody trail of atrocities through South America. However, none would find the lost city. Disease, dissension, native resistance, and malnutrition would eventually decimate even the most well-prepared expeditions.
Go through here. See if we can't come anybody else before we actually go into the temple. Interesting.
The face on the pedestal with a toothy grin is a coatl. In mythology, it's a feathered serpent, similar to a dragon. See the cavity in its mouth? Coatl is a South American word for gingivitis. That indentation has some significance, but I don't think it means they're out of soap.
We'll have to
This
put an
pedestal
artifact
is
there.
arrow-shaped. It seems to be pointing to that pool just ahead.
Hey, X, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. Sunday/Monday? You know this game? I'm asking everybody. Monday I will be happier. You know, it's not frequently I hear people say that. What's going to make Monday better, buddy?
This wall reminds me of brilliant Incan stonework. Incan masons constructed their walls with irregularly shaped bricks that had no pattern, but managed to create incredibly stable structures, packed so tightly, in fact, that you couldn't insert a sharp knife between the stones. The Incans could have learned that technique from the masons of El Dorado.
So I will be lifted from my PlayStation suspension. Whoa! Why do you have a PlayStation suspension? Who'd you beat up? I think this is where the shaman is. Oh, shit.
Haku, are you looking for your son? You should find him quickly and bring him back to your farm. We're expecting trouble to come to our city soon.
Have you seen my son today?
I did not see Acheo today, but I did see him leave the aviary late last night.
What was my son doing here last night?
Acheo was visiting the shaman at the aviary. The shaman has seen very few people lately, but I think the shaman sees an aviator spirit in your son. You should be honored.
What do you mean, trouble?
We are expecting enemies to attack us soon. Do not worry. We have flown the war balloons for more than 10 generations. They have always helped us defend our city from attackers. Tomorrow, they will allow us to fly over our enemies and defeat them.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Akul. Remember, keep your boy at the farm tonight.
That's cool. Using balloons. Someone got butthurt through a message and, oh, I got you. One of those rage moments. Can I not go any further? It didn't let me scan this guy.
Stop where you are.
I'm a Cheo.
Sorry, Cheo. You cannot visit the shaman today. You should return to your farm. Soon it will be dangerous for you to be here on the Central Mesa.
You're trying too hard to multitask on voice acting. I was making a comment earlier, like, the voice acting is not quite what I remember.
Sir, why can't I see the shaman?
The shaman is inside the aviary, completing long rituals. He is not to be disturbed.
Dangerous? How come?
There is nothing to worry about, Acheo. As long as you go back home, you will be safe. Enemies are approaching that mean to hurt our people. But the warriors of the wind and flame are ready and will defend our city bravely.
What you got for me,
We
Arthur?
want to see the shaman, but the guard won't let anyone pass.
See the who?
Let's try to sneak around behind him. Maybe we can put the guard to sleep. Gage, go talk to him about your love life.
Oh! Almost it's like the same guy I talked to in another town. Oh, geez. Give me that spear. I will protect better.
What is a warrior of wind and flame?
A cloud walker, an aviator. Only the strongest of our people can join the warriors of the wind and flame. We call upon the fear of Kulakwa, the fire spirit, and the breath of the air spirit, Kohabota, for the burning air that lifts our balloons into the sky.
Is that your balloon floating at the edge of the cliff?
Yes, it is a cloud piercer. My war balloon. When the time comes, I will use it to join my brothers in the air and fight for our city.
Cloud piercer? The name sounds ominous, but I have my own cloud piercer. It's called a smile. Well, goodbye, sir.
Farewell, Acheo. Remember what I told you.
All this guard cares about is his duty and his balloon. A cloud piercer.
Why, the very name suggests a dastardly possibility.
Let's cut the balloon's mooring rope. That should divert his attention. From behind the bush, he won't hear us giggling.
Can I cut it with this? I don't think we have a knife. Yeah, I mean, it is from 98X, but it's awesome. So we have to divert his attention. I don't have a knife yet. Object analysis. That won't work. I think we actually do need a knife. I think we use this to hook something. Wooden pole topped with a curved hook, reach of nearly 10 feet. I don't think that's what we use for it. And we actually do need a knife.
To cut something, ordinarily you need a keen object. I don't think your sharp tongue and my razor wit are going to cut it. We need to find a blade.
There's probably going to be one in the temple. Either that, or we'll have to go to a different time to get it. You'd think that there'd be a knife here. And we can also talk to the father and the son as this guy. But that's... we talked to the shaman in there. Gold leaf? Come on, give me the gold leaf.
That yellow sheet is gold leaf.
It is.
Many ancient cultures discovered that gold was a very malleable metal. It could be pounded into very fine sheets that could be quickly and easily applied to almost anything to make it look golden. The pictograms on this mural speak of the conclusion of the great story. Many generations after the first shaman secured the totem in a secret place, the spirits of time and space would beseech a young warrior to save the totem from the brothers, return to claim the totem. However, the warrior would have to overcome the element guardians protecting the totem. The rest of the mural is unfinished, Gage. I assume that's what the scribe is working on now. The pictograms on this mural speak of the conclusion of the great story. Many generations after the first shaman secured the totem in a secret place, the spirits of time and space would beseech a young warrior to save the totem from the brothers.
I think he says the same thing.
The pictograms on this mural.
Yep. Enjoy your Lurkex. So, I think I have to get closer to him to talk to him. There we go.
Who's there?
He has gold leaf.
Ah, a chail. Well, I suppose I can take a few minutes of rest. What can I do for you, boy?
What are you working on?
Normally, I would be working on my pampas on a beautiful day like this. But today, I have the honor of finishing a story that has not had an ending for many generations.
Tell me the story.
It is the oldest story known to us. It is a long tale, Achael, and unfortunately, I do not have long to tell it. You see the shaman often. Ask him about the great story when you see him next.
Why has the story never been finished?
All of the past shamans of our people have seen visions of the story, but the spirits have never revealed the ending. It has been unfinished for generations. But soon, we will know.
Pompous?
Sting.
What do you mean? I think you're quite modest.
No. The Pampas. The vast plains far below the plateaus of our city. All the stories told to me are recorded onto the Pampas. Imagine the sprawling flatlands below us as a great canvas where I draw the histories of the world.
How do you draw the histories?
With the help of the aviators and their balloons, I trace symbols and shapes across the face of Tolhopa, the earth. Each form and pattern, every line, all have meaning, revealing the secrets of history for those that stop to listen.
Who tells you the stories?
The shaman. He dreams his visions in the ritual of seeing, and then he confides to me what he has seen, so it can be chronicled for all of our people. You know Ualqua, our shaman. Ask him about such things when you see him again.
Goodbye.
Thank you for the visit, Achael.
Alright, his back is turned, so do you think we'll be able to turn into a different person? Yeah. Hey, buddy.
I am sorry, Hakul, but I have much work to do. Please find me tomorrow and we can talk then.
Talk to my kid. I think he's gonna get mad at us. Wait, is this him? No, this is the guard.
Artuk, I am sorry, warrior, but I do not have time to speak with you. There's so much work to do.
Alright, so at this point, we have to go back to the Mediterranean so that we can melt the gold leaf over the clay. Back to Atlantis. Okay. I think we're still at the temple. Oh, no, he gets mad at us. There we go. Take me to the potter shop. Give him coin. Okay, we're at the potter shop. What do you got to say?
We have our materials, but we need to melt the gold leaf to really make our medallion look authentic. Where could we find an oven at this hour?
I know where we can find an oven. Okay, so what we do is we open this, and then we come in here, and then where's our clay? We put our clay down, and we put the gold leaf on top of it, and then back out and close the door, and then we'll give it a spin. And now we have a gold medallion.
If I knew you would come and I would bake the cake and learn to sing. Stop me, Gage.
Okay, so that's been closed. And now we have to go back to the temple. And
The temple.
give him coin, end up back at the temple. Now we go as a citizen, because he said that they're expecting a shipment of olive oil. He's going to ask us for our medallion.
Your medallion, citizen?
Probably still hot.
Thank you. Return to your ferry. I will let you through.
Now we turn back into the captain.
Okay, the lock is draining. Let's go now.
Ah, he might have more to say now. Yeah! We're at the temple! I think we'll have to go to the Himalayas to get the knife. Now that I think about it. Unless there's one here.
Atlantis has been... You can't change your chameleon guys directly in front of someone. Think they have dollar slot machines here? Remember, we were told that this temple was supposed to have healing water somewhere. Keep looking. With all that sacred bowl imagery around the temple area, I would imagine that they stored the water close by.
Maybe we have to be on the other side? You think this is the sacred water? Yeah, that's gotta be it. What do we do with it? But I forgot. Do we give it to the beggar? But I do know that we have to close this. Do I have to get closer? Yeah, I think I have to be closer to it. There we go. Now we should be able to get to that underground tunnel.
Nicely done, Gage. That should stop the flow of water in the secret passage. Well, now that you stopped the flow of water, let's head back to the windmill and get into that secret passage. The windmill keeper said that the passage leads to an inner temple area.
Whoops. Alright, now we're the captain. Take me to the windmill.
The windmill.
And Dramoy. Come up here. We are the hidden prisoner. Gotta take this rope and attach it here. Over here, spin the wheel, and down we go.
Nice work, Gage. Now that we've dammed that river, we can get into the secret passage. After you. That dais structure in the room's center shows some stunning craftsmanship. This chamber must be sacred since the dais is covered with ornamental bullheads.
I think this is the tunnel. I think this is how we got in. Aha! A ladder.
If you ask me, and I suppose you just did, the mural is depicting the ceremony that the olive oil woman spoke of. She told us that the Galeth floats up on a column of water and imbues the water with healing properties during the initiation rite for the Templars. The pyramid object in the mural might be the Galeth.
That's what we're going to need, but how do we get it?
Gage, the writing on this mural is a variant of Linear A, one of the oldest known ancient Earth languages. I'll try to translate as literally as I can. We are the children of the Earth Mother. Long ago, she lived among us, protecting and teaching our people. Her power and knowledge were beyond measure. Before she left us, she entrusted our priests with the power of life, the power to heal and renew, the gift of immortality. We must honor her memory by always guarding the Earth Mother's blessing. I assume the pyramid shapes in the mural show the 3 Sosequi artifacts, and that the top pyramid with the Atlantean bull symbol represents the power of life. The inscriptions make no mention of the other 2 symbols.
Here he is.
We are the second children of the Earth Mother, doomed to be consumed by her first children, the sun and the moon. As the 2 enemies move through the heavens, both fighting each other for the Mother's power, the world beneath trembles from their terrible
Looks like an
might.
eclipse.
We know that one day they will come together and cause the dark day that will destroy our city, the Kalos Kalire. They seem to have incorporated the sun and the moon into their religion mythology. The eclipse of the sun and moon represent the day that the Sorolans and the Quo Thalas battle over Atlantis and destroy the city. Following the assumption that the Atlanteans believed the aliens were gods, the Earth Mother that appeared before the temple, we are the second children of the Earth Mother, doomed to be consumed by her first children, the sun and the moon. As the 2 enemies move through the heavens, both fighting...
Shut up, Arthur.
Who are you? Why are you here a day early? No, this was not the plan. Go back. Tell them I will deal only with Padros.
Either he's one of those trendy young Elliot Sinclair impersonators, or Saros is Elliot Sinclair.
Padros. I'm glad to see they agreed to send you. You know, seeing you again brings back the good times we had during initiate training. That is until... Well, I wish I'd had the courage back then to stand with you, instead of biting my tongue and grudgingly accepting the Templars' insular views. I was a coward.
Yes, their views were very, insular.
Yes. And you were absolutely right. The Galeth does not belong to the Templars. It was meant for everyone. What right do they have to determine who should or shouldn't receive its healing grace? And despite great risk to yourself, you stood by your beliefs, even though it would mean at the very least giving up an opportunity you had waited your entire lifetime for.
Opportunity?
The opportunity to commune with the Galeth. To find out if you were worthy of its most precious gift. Eternal life. But now you shall have your chance. I will not stand in your way. I hereby renounce my title of Guardian Templar. I haven't the stomach for it. But before I go, you will need this. It will no longer serve me.
Dang.
What will you do now?
When I became a Templar initiate, I truly believed the Order was my life's calling. But I now realize that I cannot do the world a service by sequestering the Galeth from those in need. I have been given a gift, and it's time I use it. I can help others, share with them the teachings of the Earth Mother. Her blessings were meant for all. Your courage has helped me to see this, and now I must call upon my own to find my way.
I feel like he's reading a teleprompter.
Good luck, my friend.
Interesting.
That's not exactly a Casio, but it looks like some form of mechanism that tracks the passage of time. See those prominent representations of the sun and moon? This device is measuring the movements of the sun and the moon through the sky. Call me crazy, but clearly this contraption could count like a clock to constitute a clever cosmic calendar. Capiche? That small wheel with the handle on the right looks like it adjusts the clock. It looks like there's a gear missing between that crank and the big calendar wheel. Maybe that's so the kids don't advance it to their birthday.
I think I'm missing that gear. Might have to get it from the Himalayas. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll have to find that gear. Because I don't have it right now.
I bet that sun symbol on the medallion means it's important to this clock mechanism. It looks like it could even act as a gear. See if the sun disk Saros gave you fits.
Where should it fit? Where would it fit? Come on, where would you fit? Aha!
Every clock needs some sort of stored energy to keep accurate time.
Y'all hear that?
I don't see a giant rodent treadmill, so I'd say this calendar clock is powered by measured volumes of water. We're missing something. To put it metaphorically, we've set the alarm clock to the right time, but the alarm clock isn't going off. What did we forget?
There's got to be like another symbol or something for us that we can see to know what time we have to set it to. Hello. Well, that's good to know. We opened it up and gave ourselves an exit.
Did you wind the clock? I'm speaking metaphorically again. Gage, this is a special calendar clock, a water clock driven by the water from the upper temple reservoir, which is pumped from the canals by the windmill.
Let's see.
If you recall, you closed the floodgates at the upper temple in order to stop the flow of water underneath the windmill. That water must have powered the clock. If you open the gate again, the flooding water will probably restart the clock.
Alright, let's restart the clock. Because he said the time was right. Okay, but we don't have to go through that secret temple anymore. Or secret tunnel. So let's come over here. To the edge over here. Open it up.
Brilliant work!
Yeah!
Looks like your water clock repair correspondence class has finally paid off. Let's grab that rock and get out of here.
Oh, there we go.
I can feel Sosiki energy flowing from you. Show me what you have found.
The subject was sheltered in one of the temples. Could it be the legacy?
Yes, this is a relic of the elders. It bears the mark. The other inscriptions are very complex. I will attempt to translate, but my knowledge of Sosiki is limited. We discovered long ago that several old Earth languages were actually primitive dialects of Sosequi. This is only a part of the true legacy. The inscriptions speak of 3 vessels piously guarded that hold the powers of the legacy. This is only one, but Gage has given us hope.
Did you find objects like this in the other 2 temples?
No. I haven't searched them completely yet.
I briefed the World Senate on what's been going on. They lifted the suspension and have given us full sanction to search for the legacy. You must understand, Ambassador Yosala. TSA protocol requires that only agents stay in the command room.
I understand, Commissioner Baldwin. If you need our assistance, you need but to ask. I will devote all my energies to slowing the advance of the Quotha.
Dalton, I want you to pore over every
They're a
molecule
little
of this
sketchy, aren't they?
thing, and run these inscriptions to our language database. We need information.
I'm gonna need someone knowledgeable to help me analyze this. Not to question your judgment, sir, but you just kicked that someone out.
I need to know who I can count on in a crisis. The only people I can fully trust are my agents.
Bring Michelle back. She's an expert linguist and historian.
Agent 3? She's a criminal, what's worse, a traitor. She captured and imprisoned you, remember?
No, I don't. That memory was erased. But she did give herself up to give us this chance. Put her under house arrest. Do whatever you have to do, but bring her back. We need her.
I can't do this alone.
Very well. I'll release her. But if she slips up once, she's history.
I think she might surprise you.
He's aggressive.
I'll be back when I find another of the artifacts.
You should know. The Cathalis have entered symbiotry space. They are ignoring all other planets and continuing towards Earth. It is doubtful the symbiotry defenses will slow them. Time is now our enemy.